Hi, this is Victor. Welcome to channel Vic5 and Season 3 and continuing process on building my computer. Now, this is my current computer, and as you can see, it has a Blu-ray drive. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this computer right here once I replace it with the new computer. But one thing I'm going to do is take out the Blu-ray drive here and install it in my new computer. So let's get started with that. I'm going to pass the camera over to my brother and we'll get started. Okay, here you go.
What's the Blu-ray drive for?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, remove the panel. Now the cases are identical except for that the new computer has an upgraded case which has USB 3.0. Okay. Whoops. There you go. Now over here you'll notice that the drive is, I'm just going to undo the screws. Okay. You'll notice that the drive is in the first slot. In retrospect, the better spot would have been over here, because when it opens up it kind of interferes with these connections over here. So anyway, so in my new case, I'm going to actually put it in the middle spot. Okay, so previous to this video, I've already removed the screws on the other side. So so it's just a matter of over here disconnecting the connections. Just over here. See, there's a connection right there. And the power button. This is the power one. And then this thing just slides out. Although, let's see here. I might have to remove the front case. Hold on here. I'm just going to, whoops. There we go. And slide this unit right out. There it is. Okay, so it's a little dusty, so we're going to have to dust that off. All right, so hold on. Ready? Okay, there. But all together, not too bad. And there it is. There's the power and the SATA connection. Okay, so let's go upstairs. I'll take the camera. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs where I've got my new computer in the library, and we're just going to slot it in place. I'm not going to do any really connections because I don't have the power supply yet, and I do need the power supply for that. So anyway, here we are in the library, and there is the new computer. Oh, you know, I should show you probably the motherboard on the old computer. It's an Asus motherboard as well, but it's an i3 chip, and you'll notice that it has the stock CPU fan. So let's take a look just at the old computer for a second. Okay, so at this computer, there is the stock fan. You can see it's actually quite small. There's the RAM chips, which of course are just 2 gigabytes each, so it's a total of 4 RAMs, but because it's a 32-bit system, the computer only recognizes 3.3. I actually have a full set of drives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are labeled right over here, so in case I have to examine one, then I know which one it is if something's going wrong. There is the power supply. I'm using a 650 watt Antec. Antec doesn't seem to make cases or power supplies anymore, so I'm going to go with probably Corsair. There's the slots for extra boards. The case has 2 fans, just like the new one. And there's not much, of course, extra cabling in here. Okay. Of course, the power supply is at the bottom, which is always nice because it balances the computer weight-wise. So let's go upstairs and you'll see how the improvements are on the new computer. It's still an Asus motherboard. I happen to like Asus motherboards. One of the reasons is they have a good design for heat dissipation. Okay, so here we are in the library. Okay. Alright, so here we are in the library, and there is the new computer. As you can see the difference, there is the CPU cooler. You can see it's quite a bit bigger. Okay, still have the two case fans right there and right there. Now we have increased RAM. We have 8 times more RAM. So, or sorry, 4 times more RAM. We went from 4 gigabytes of RAM to 16, and because it's a 64-bit system, pretty well all the 16 will be recognized. Okay, so with this case, I'm going to pass it over to my brother, and we'll just slot the drive in. Okay, so what we're going to do is do the same thing as before. We're going to remove the front cover. And there it is. And this is one of the things I like about this case, is that you can remove the front cover completely, and it really makes it much easier. So the drive is going to go into the second slot instead of the first. I don't want to put it in the bottom in case I need to put any cabling or something in that spot. So by okay, sorry. there's the drive. Okay. So all we're going to do is slide it in. This one doesn't have screws. It has kind of connectors. So I think it's just going to be able to slide it in. And we'll be good. Okay, so hold on here. Oops, pull this out a bit. Or push it. Hold on. I think we're, hang on. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, right there and there. Okay, there we are in. Now it's in, it's locked solid, so there we have it. So now with the front case, what we're going to do is remove this middle panel here, which is just a matter of just pushing this in and out. And there it is. Once we have the power supply, we'll make these connections as well. But in the meantime, this can, if you look at the front here, we can now just put, you can pan away from a bit really, just over here. See the whole thing? There you go. Okay. So we're just going to slide this back in. And there it is, in place. Okay, so that for the moment completes the swap of the Blu-ray drive from my old computer to my new computer. Once I have the power supply in, we'll do the connections. The next video will be on connecting the case connections to the motherboard. They'll go in right over here is the trickier ones for the front part over here. There's some easy ones. This one over here, which will go, I believe, in here. And then this one over here is going to go in right over there. Okay, so I'll be back in the next episode for that part. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and see you in my next episode. Okay, bye-bye.